This is Jay Fred from Team Edge, and you're watching The Boys Podcast. The Boys Podcast, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, folks.
Hello and welcome to Team Edge and the Slippery Slope Challenge, where we're trying not to fall off into the pool. Marvin, Joey, Bobby, Brian. These little steps here. Oh no! Wow! So you can see how it goes. These steps are going to disappear and appear at random times, and we have to get to another step before they disappear. Like that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Boys Podcast. My guest today is a YouTuber. You may have seen him on the YouTube channel, Team Edge. So welcome the legend himself, Joey, aka Jay Fred. Welcome, Jay Fred.
I feel honored by that. That also makes me sound really old. Thank you for having me, man. I've been excited to join and excited to talk to you, answer some questions, but also get to know more about you.
Thank you. It's an honor having you on, so I appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks, man. I feel honored that you asked me to be on with all the other people that we have.
Thank you. You're amazing. That's why. So that's why.
Wow.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So how are you doing? What have you been up to? Like, how's Jay Fred doing?
I'm doing awesome, man. God is good. Life is good, and been raising 2 little kids with my wife. Who knows? Maybe we'll have another one. I don't know, within the next year or something. She's not pregnant, but
Freaking heck.
Yeah, so that takes a lot of energy, a lot of focus, a lot of lack of sleep. But it's all worth it. I love raising them. It's a lot of fun and a joy. Obviously, you talked about Team Edge, a YouTube channel called Team Edge, and we do a lot of crazy stuff on there. We do, I would call it an extreme challenge channel. We just do all sorts of crazy challenges, and we make up our own game. That is a blast, and been doing it for about 7 years now. That makes me feel old. If you go back in the video and take a snapshot of each video, and then play them in rapid succession, you could see my hairline just receding.
Sorry.
Which is great. It's so funny. Yeah, I feel like I've been doing it for a long time, and it's been a lot of fun. Fun at different times than others. Wow, I'm looking at all these flies on my window.
If you're curious, one of my favorite videos of yours is the baby food challenge.
Baby, I don't even remember that one. We ate baby food?
Yes, that was I think 7 years ago now. I've been watching you guys all 7 years, so.
You haven't watched it in 7 years?
No, I've watched you guys for 7 years.
Oh, okay, that's awesome, dude. What number subscriber were you?
Honestly, that's so bad. I don't remember. I'm sorry about that one, Jayfer. That's.
I don't even know how you would know. Anyway.
You guys are like awesome. You guys are so awesome. Like by far the best. Everybody, the best channel on YouTube's Team Edge. So.
Hey, I agree, man. I agree. But there's a lot of people that don't seem to agree. So.
I like how you guys put your fans first. You know, like in your community tab, like you make sure you have the fans' ideas out there. You know, like you want like.
Been trying to incorporate a lot more of that lately and get the fans' ideas, because ultimately, entertain our fans and give the people what they want.
Like that. I have a video idea for you guys. If you guys, I don't know if you guys are willing to take it. Okay, so maybe like like voice actors or different voices in general, like SpongeBob's voice or Sonic's voice. Like you guess the character, like. That's Sponge. You know what I mean? I don't know if that sounds stupid. I'm sorry, but like if you do that, like guess the character voice. You know.
That might be a great option for a live stream. How about we turn that into a live stream in the next couple weeks?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'll shout you out.
That'd be really cool because SpongeBob's got that kind of like the bah. I can't do it, but you know what I mean.
I can't do that. It sounds like a deer or a Beep. I tried.
Yeah. I think that'd be a cool.
And I see some football helmets in the back.
Oh, football. We got Northwestern, Illinois, and Utah because it spells out NIU, my dad's college.
Oh, NIU. Don't tell me. Nebraska Institute of Ultrasounds. No? Close? What's NIU stand for?
Northern Illinois University.
It makes sense.
My dad's like he loves his college football, so if you see the college football helmets.
Can you hear my son screaming from upstairs?
No, I do not.
I literally think he just stopped right when you.
He heard. He's like, Dad, I'm not screaming.
Oh, no, there it is again.
And I do have a question for you. Since your son's name's Indy, I want to say, I think if I remember correctly.
One of them, yeah.
Okay. If y'all mind me asking, do you like Indiana Jones? Is that why?
Okay, so I love Indiana Jones. One of my favorite movies, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. My favorite movie. I love the other ones too. But my wife, not really a fan. Doesn't really like the movies. I showed them to her, and afterward, I was looking at her like this, like waiting for her reaction, and she was just like, so. I named him after Indiana Jones. She's from Indiana, and she's still adamant that that's not even why we didn't name him after Indiana Jones. We didn't name him after the state of Indiana. We just named him Indiana because we thought the name was cool. I named him that
Because I interviewed Marion from Indiana Jones. I don't know if you saw that.
Really? I didn't see that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Because I love the Indiana Jones films. I was like, oh, because she was like, in my opinion, she was my 80s crush. I know that might sound crazy. she was,
You were born in the 80s? You look so young.
but yeah, if you're curious, I interviewed her though.
And I wasn't even alive in the 80s.
Because those are classic films, man. Like the Indiana Jones movies. I like personally also Back to the Future. I feel like Back to the Future. That's another classic.
I have not seen all the Back to the Future movies. I think I might need to go back and watch those. I've seen the first one.
Wow. That's what. Yeah.
You're gonna interview me. Ask me some questions. Can I interview you about me?
Sure.
How old do you think I am?
Think, if I remember correctly, you're 31.
That is incorrect.
30.
30. But I will say this: I will be 31 in 8 days.
See that?
So you're
That's close. Close.
All right, I'm joking. I don't want to interview you about me. That sounds super egotistical.
If you're curious, I'll be 21 on December 26th.
Nice. Okay, so that is my wedding anniversary.
Really? That's crazy. That's wow.
But I think Kelly and I are gonna say, forget the wedding anniversary. We want to celebrate Joe.
That's crazy because wow, that's awesome. Because believe it or not, too, like last year on my birthday, I got a call from one of the people I've interviewed. He played Owen in Total Drama Island. I don't know if you ever heard that show before on Cartoon Network. Well, he was like the main character. The voice actor, because I interviewed him, called me up and left me a voicemail wishing me happy birthday in Owen's voice, which is really cool. So
That's awesome. That's so cool.
so wow, sorry.
I have that in some terrible impression voice. Yeah, how are you doing?
Not doing that bad, you know. It's an early morning. You know, hanging out with the legend, J. Fred, you know. So,
It's an early morning? Wait, isn't it like 10:30 for you?
10:50. But in my opinion, I could see that early. I don't know why I could see that early.
What time do you wake up? 12?
I wake up at like 11 usually.
Do you hear the toys banging on the ceiling?
No, not really. To be honest, no.
Hear that? Okay, got it. Cool. That's great.
No, I'm doing pretty good though. Like, believe it or not, in 2020, J. Fred, I graduated high school virtually.
Wow. So does that mean you get a virtual diploma? Virtual high five.
No, but like it was crazy. Like I wanted to be there with my friends, you know, like hang out, you know. But
Yeah. So you graduated high school, like, not virtually. You literally graduated high school, but you graduated online.
yes.
If you ever go in for a job interview, don't tell them you virtually graduated high school. Virtually actually have a master's degree in kinesiology and physics.
Yeah. What's called? I took a VR class. I'm kidding.
A VR class, yeah.
Now, J. Fred, what made you want to become a YouTuber, and who would you say is your biggest inspiration for YouTube?
My brother's my biggest inspiration for YouTube because I was in school at a community college, and I was struggling with my health because I have some health issues. I don't know if I've ever talked about my health issues on YouTube. I haven't really avoided it. I just haven't. So I was struggling with my health and my energy, so I was struggling to keep up in school. And my brother was doing so well on YouTube, and he told me the living he was making, and I was like, man, that'd be really awesome to have a viable source of income. So with my parents' blessing, because I was still living in their home and they were paying for my schooling, and I kind of created a goal list for them so that I could get their blessing. And they looked at my brother's success and they said, go for it. And still struggle with my health for a while, but like I said, my brother was my biggest inspiration for YouTube, I guess. So yeah, it was kind of a crazy start because I started with my JFred channel, and that was interesting. I was getting okay views on there, not making any sort of viable income. Be able to support myself, maybe $200 a month, which is nice. But and then Brian of Team Edge, the guy up in the red shirt up there, had the idea of Team Edge, where we just do challenge channels because he saw the Matthias channel, and every time we showed up on there all together doing a challenge, the videos did really well, which was I don't know why, but so we did that and it kind of took off. Funny thing is, when he suggested it, I was like, I don't know, man. I already have the JFred channel. Like, I don't know if I want to do it. And it took them convincing me. And then I kept doing the JFred channel for a while. And then Team Edge just took off so well and JFred stunk so bad that I just I gave up on the JFred channel, which turned into Lemonade and is now the JFred K-Fred channel.
I remember that. Sorry.
So, that's the story.
Wow, that's really cool. See, I also have health issues, as I have like a bad kidney issue, and then I have asthma, and then.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Sorry to hear that, man. It's tough.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I have what is believed to be Lyme disease. Not entirely sure fully. Hard to down. But the worst of it is just like chronic fatigue. So it's struggle is stuff.
Well, you're in my thoughts and prayers, Schaefer. So.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I need prayers. I'm a sinner in need of God's grace, and I love anyone's prayers because I need them in family.
Gotcha. I like to say God first, family. God, family first.
Amen. I like to try to live my life that way. Love Jesus.
I thought I knew Jesus, but I did not. I called myself Christian, but I did not live a lifestyle consistent with what it means to be a Christian. And so I heard the gospel in 2015 and came to know Jesus as my Lord and Savior. And that was the beginning of my path to growing to look more like Him. Because my pastor says when you're a jerk and you become a Christian, what does that make you?
I mean, makes you more of a jerk.
It makes you a Christian jerk. Because sin's still in our heart. So the process of becoming a Christian means we're saved, our sins are forgiven, and we're filled with the Holy Spirit. But that doesn't mean that there's not still sin in our heart. So that's where we begin the path of redemption and growth, and conforming to the image of Jesus. And so that's what started. And I still have sin in my heart. I always will until I go to heaven. But I'm thankful that the Lord, is refining me through things like my health issue. And because at the end of the day, those trials in our lives, health issues and things like that are they grow us and they mature us and they strengthen our faith and trust in Him. And it's been such a blessing to be able to grow in my faith as a result of my trials and health issues. And so I can look back on my health issues and stuff like that and be thankful for them, and look back and say, I wouldn't have it any other way. Because where I am now, I wouldn't know God. I wouldn't have my wife, my children, if it weren't for my health issues. Looking back, it's kind of a crazy thing to think about, and I wouldn't be where I am in my walk with Him. And that's the most important thing, is that He's grown me through it.
Oh, yeah. If you noticed in my background, Jayfred, I put like a cross and like a prayer card.
I didn't.
You can see where I'm pointing. You can see my finger up here.
Oh, I don't think that's on my camera.
Well, I have a prayer card and a cross.
Oh, nice. Love it.
Thank you. Wow, you're awesome, Jayfred. So I'm sorry, that was a touching story. So I'm sorry.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Don't be sorry.
What is your favorite Team Edge video that you guys have made?
Okay, so that's a good question, because I need to ask a follow-up question.
Sure.
What do you mean by that? Like, what is my favorite Team Edge video to watch? What was my favorite Team Edge video, or what was my favorite Team Edge video to film? Because those are two different things.
Ooh. Okay, you want to do both? You could do both. Helps.
Sure. Okay, so my favorite one to film was kind of tied. Slippery Slope, the one that has like 30 million views or something like that. Okay. That one was so much fun. Like, just like sliding around and doing all these acrobatics on the slope. That was super fun. And we actually have, we're filming another one on Monday. So we made an even bigger slope, and it's going to be crazier. So excited for that. And the other one, I really loved filming the ropes over pool one. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I do. Sorry. Your videos are so cool. The challenge, I'm sorry, but the different challenges that come up with, they're so unique. My viewers at home, like, they're so unique. The challenges they make. Sorry. So.
Yeah, no, I love doing it, and it's been a lot of fun. And some videos are more fun than others, and those ones have definitely been fun. So the ones that are my favorite to watch, that's a tough one. One that comes to mind is, I really like that ropes over pool one, watching it. I think going back and watching the slippery slope video, I'm like, that was fun to watch, but it was way more fun to film. I really liked watching the ropes over pool one because I thought it was funny and entertaining and kind of suspenseful. I also really loved the soccer tennis video that we filmed. You know what I'm talking about?
That was a fun one. I'm sorry. That's why I laughed at that. That's sorry.
That one is super fun. I don't know why. It was just so funny because, like, how everybody was like messing up constantly, and I think Bobby was messing up a lot too. That was pretty funny.
That's so cool. Like, can you, like, if you don't mind me asking too, like a follow-up question, can you walk me some, like, behind the scenes, like how it is, like how you guys film those iconic challenges, you know?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
How do you guys build those cool sets you guys got? Like, what inspires the idea of a challenge? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I would say, like, the cool sets are all because we have an awesome team of people that make awesome stuff, and we hired talented people that make high quality stuff. I don't make those sets. They're made by our art team. Depending on how far back you go. But yeah, what else? What was your other question?
What inspires, like, a challenge? Like, what inspires you guys to do, like, a certain challenge? That makes sense.
That's a good question. I feel like things just pop in our heads. Lately, we've been trying to. I'll give the team, like, I'll say something like pirate ship. You think of the rest, and then they'll come up with, like, a bunch of challenges we can do with pirate ships or something. So that's been really cool because we got a lot of really cool stuff in the works. I'm really excited I need your feedback on a video. I need your opinion. So we have a video coming up where we turn our slippery slope, because we're doing our slippery slope on Monday. We turn our slippery slope into, like, a lava mountain kind of, and we're going to have lava flowing down it. And it's going to be like a Flores lava thing where we're, like, jumping around on furniture and stuff, and, like, rocks. So that's going to be a lot of fun. What do you think? What do you think the challenge should be in that? If you don't have any ideas right now, you can let me know later.
Ooh, maybe like maybe it's like spin like a wheel, and you have to like jump on one foot, or I don't know how they do like a dare, or like I don't know, not do a dare, but like do like a blind, drunk goggles. How you guys?
Yeah, that would be intense.
I don't know how you jump for one, but it's challenging.
That might get dangerous. I love it.
I don't know, like you guys, your challenges are so cool and funny. Like, oh my god, like all the ideas you guys come up with, they're amazing. So.
Thanks, man. That's a blessing to hear. Definitely, I love that.
It's really cool. No,
very thankful for that.
Mm-hmm. Very welcome. Now, what
kid number 2 is crying now?
I don't hear any crying, or I don't hear any toys playing.
That's good. That's good. Noise cancellation on the headphones.
I do see a ghost. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you.
Yeah.
I would freak if I saw. I'm not going to. I would tell you if I see. Would you believe me if I told you I see a ghost though?
I don't know. I don't know if I would.
Now, what Team Edge video did you guys try your hardest on, but didn't get that much traction or attention?
No. That's a long list, probably. What did we try our hardest on? Oh, so I think it was a video I wasn't in, was a recent one where we buried a van.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even know. Exactly. We buried a van underground and like turned it into a bunker.
Oh.
And
so now when you say bunker, okay, so it jogged my memory. Okay, sorry. You keep going.
And the video just bombed. It did not do well at all. And it was so much work and a lot of money and a huge failure. So that's all right. You live and you learn. What
inspired the Team Edge name? Like, why is it called Team Edge?
That's funny. I think we knew we wanted to start a channel.
Okay.
We had the plans to start a channel. And we were just trying to brainstorm names. And we just we're like, okay, what about we just I don't even remember the words we said, like Snake Team or like all this random stuff. And we were just looking up random words, and Team Edge was what we settled on. And I wouldn't say there's really any significance to the name, except for the fact that we're a team and we're living on the edge. Yeah.
It's pretty dope. You see my name on YouTube, Jay-Z, that's my initials, Joe, and then my last name. Productions produce the videos. 26, my favorite number.
Oh, why is 26 your favorite number?
I was born on December 26th. So.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why. that's
there you go.
So that's the meaning behind my YouTube. Here's.
Nice. What do you like to do for fun, Joe?
I, believe it or not, love to write scripts. I want to become a director when I grow up. Believe it or not, Jay Fred.
Wow.
I love to write scripts. Like you should see. I write 20 pages of script a day. Believe it or not.
You write 20 scripts a day?
20 pages of a script each day.
I mean, still, that's a lot.
Yeah, I love writing scripts.
That's awesome.
That's my main hobby. And then sometimes I play video games, but I'm not really good at them. So.
Yeah. Join the club. I stink at video games. I never play them.
So that's why I do. And then I do these interviews with legends, like Jay Fred, for example.
Legends. Wow. Love it, man. That's awesome. Script writing for 20 pages a day. I am not a good writer. I wish I was, because I've been writing our videos lately and it's been tough.
Hey, if you need help.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Work on that'd be cool. Like if there's any, I don't know if it's possible, anything you want me to do with your guys' channel, help out anyway.
I really need ideas. I need you to send me video ideas. And when I have a prompt idea or something, I'll send you a prompt and you got to make a video idea out of it for me. I need video ideas.
Deal.
That'd be wonderful.
It's a deal. If you
guys, always,
sorry,
800 videos in, we've thought of a lot of things.
If you were on an island, right, like a hypothetical island, what?
I have been.
You have been. Oh, yeah, you have been.
Our island video, I was on that one. I guess I wasn't in the video, but.
What 3 famous people, dead or alive, would you want to be on your island with?
3 famous people, dead or alive. Do you know my first answer?
Your wife?
She's not really famous. She wishes.
Jesus?
Jesus, there it is.
Jesus.
That's my first answer, and my only answer, really. But I'll try to think of a couple others. What 3 famous people, dead or alive? Who do I like? The Apostle Paul.
That counts.
And Kobe.
Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant, yeah.
Legend, sorry. The Mamba.
Legend. The Mamba. Exactly. I was a huge Kobe fan growing up.
Nice. So you got that Mamba mentality?
I wouldn't say I have the Mamba mentality. I'm not really. But I like him.
So I'm assuming then basketball is your favorite sport?
Yeah, so I played half a season of college basketball, and then had to kind of back out because of my health issues, and I played high school basketball. So I love basketball, yeah.
Who would you like to collaborate with on Team Edge that you guys haven't collaborated with yet? Who would you like?
Oh man, I think there's a list of people like Christian YouTubers would be really cool. Like Ryan Trahan, he's super cool.
That'd be cool.
He's been a big source of inspiration lately. I would say Dude Perfect would be cool.
Ooh, that'd be like
we
an
collab with How Ridiculous, but it'd be fun to collab with them again. I don't know who else. I don't know. Yeah.
You guys and Dude Perfect would be like an epic crossover, not gonna lie. Because they
I know, that'd be cool, man.
Like trick shots. Like maybe you guys could do some trick shots with them, like a trick shot challenge.
Yeah. That'd be super fun.
Oh, well, if they somehow
we work really hard on the trick shot.
Hey, anybody from Dude Perfect, if any member from there is watching this video, or Ryan, collab with Team Edge, that'd be cool. So,
yeah.
Exactly.
That'd
be really cool.
Collab with us. Yeah.
Nice.
That'd be sweet stuff.
Now, if you didn't go into YouTube, like if you weren't a YouTuber at all, like if you never did YouTube, what do you think you would have done as a career? What other interests and hobbies do you have besides doing YouTube?
So like I said, I was in college basketball, so I was going to the NBA for sure. No, I'm kidding. I wasn't near good enough. I was in school for nutrition and dietetics because I wanted to do functional medicine. I wanted to be a doctor of functional medicine. I don't know if that was ever going to happen, but I really wanted to be a doctor of functional medicine because of my health issues. So I wanted to help other people. And even though I still haven't fully helped myself, it did help somehow.
Do you have any hobbies? Any hobbies you got?
Yes. I mean, I would say my one big hobby that I absolutely love is, do you know?
Making videos.
You're gonna have to keep guessing. I'm not insulted that you don't know at all. I'm just saying. I wanna see if you can guess it.
Making videos, spending time with family.
Well, I wouldn't say that's a hobby. That's more of just my life.
Honestly, can you give me a hint on
it? Well, I'll just tell you. How about that? Woodworking is my.
Oh
is
yeah.
my hobby.
Well, I think you said that before. I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like an idiot. Oh my gosh, sorry.
Don't feel like an idiot. I don't expect you to know everything about me. I'm not that exciting. I love woodworking. I got started in it maybe 3 years ago. I mean, I grew up kind of woodworking a little bit. My dad taught me a lot about it. But then I really got passionate about it maybe like 3 years ago.
Wow. That's really cool.
Because my wife and I learned how to play chess on our honeymoon, which was funny. And then I really got it in my head that I wanted to learn how to build a chessboard. So I started looking into it, and I started looking into woodworking and stuff and getting really into it. And, obviously YouTube was my educator because you can learn so much on YouTube. And I learned so much about woodworking, but I never actually made a chessboard. Wow. But maybe eventually. We've actually been playing a lot of chess at the studio lately. Me, Bobby, Marvin, and Matt, our art director.
That's cool. Oh, so you play
chess?
Not that good. You probably beat me in it. Not that good.
I'm not that good either.
So, because I was gonna ask you. You said you do woodworking.
I love woodworking. Yes, I do.
So, do you do like cabinets, of course, right? I'm talking cabinets. Cabinets.
I'm gonna be making some some shop cabinets coming up soon. I made some shelving in my mudroom, and I'm gonna be making like a bookshelf wall in my front room over there. But I can't say that I've really made cabinets.
Because I was gonna ask you because we need to get new cabinets. We actually have the cabinets itself, but we need to put the stain and color. If that makes sense. You know the stuff. I'm guessing like sanded down stain.
I don't use much stain because I like to let the wood speak for itself. And if you look at this table right here, it's made out of maple, hard maple. There's no stain because it's beautiful on its own. But some wood is cheap, and you want to put a stain on it because it looks better, and then it makes it look like walnut or something.
That's really cool. Like, wow.
I don't know much about stain.
Yeah, see, all I do is, besides doing interviews, that's not really a hobby. That's like a thing I love doing. I love to, like I said, write scripts. That's what I like to do.
So are you writing scripts for movies, YouTube videos, shows?
I could do movies and shows, but I'm thinking about maybe doing YouTube scripts. I should maybe.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to see some of them.
Thank you. Like, I'm curious, like Danielle, her main hobby is she loves to draw. Loves to draw.
Well, she's a good drawer, a good artist. I guess drawer is not a thing.
Thank you. Like, you understand, we always watch every single Team Edge video together too. Like, ever since she's been born, because she's 10 years old, I've been showing her your guys' videos.
Wow, you showed her when she was like a month old or like a couple days old?
I started to because she didn't know what YouTube was probably when she was a kid, of course. But she was like laughing at some of the things, like she would giggle, like a little kid giggle. So.
That's funny. So actually, I don't know if you saw yesterday's video, but there was something where a mannequin got hit by a car. My son was like, he was there and he started like crying because he was like terrified. I never thought that would like traumatize him. And then I forgot about it, and we were watching the video, and he was watching, and the mannequin thing happened, and he started crying again. And then we were watching a Danger Bros video. Have you seen the Danger Bros?
Oh, for the Danger Bros. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they had like a styrofoam mannequin or something in, a costume, and they like hit it, and my son went, and he started crying.
Oh my god!
1.5 years old. It's just weird how that affects kids, Wow. Maybe you thought it was a real person. I felt so sad.
Now, speaking of because that was a good interview, good video, by the way. The Man vs. Woman challenge.
Yesterday. Oh
yeah. Do you guys I don't know the process. Like, how long does it take for the video to air? If that makes sense. Does that make sense to you, Jayford?
How long does it take for the video to air? So usually about a couple weeks.
Okay. So you guys have a whole bunch of videos filmed beforehand. I don't know how you guys do it, so that's why I'm asking. Yeah.
So right now we're planned for the next 8 weeks out. So we have what videos we're going to be filming in 8 weeks planned, like the rough concept, and then maybe like a couple weeks out they're written, and then we film. And then 2 weeks later, we release it. It's like edited and we release it, basically.
See, I don't know you guys' process. That's why I'm asking. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that's our process.
That's really cool. And I'm assuming that's a group there's like a team that runs the channel itself, or you guys?
Yeah. I mean, it's our team. So we have a team of about, I don't know, 10, 12 people.
Wow.
It's always changing, and they're super talented and they do a great job. Well, sometimes they lack good leadership.
Well, if they can hear me, you guys are doing a really great job. I don't know if they can hear me. So.
I agree. I'll tell them. I'll let them know you said that.
Thank you. Now, favorite band or artist and type of music?
My favorite. See, that's okay. Well, I guess I don't listen to a whole lot of music. I'm the type of guy that likes to drive in silence, and my wife thinks it's so weird. So like, we have to like split the car rides and like have them in silence and just talking, and then she likes to listen to music and drown my voice out with music. But when I do listen to music, what I love to listen to is like movie scores. I love movie scores. So I like John Williams, Hans Zimmer, Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack, all of the things Hans Zimmer does. Obviously John Williams. I love the Indiana Jones song. That's like one of my favorite like theme songs or whatever it is. So that's good stuff.
I'm sorry.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Yeah.
Got it.
So good.
So if I ever got John Williams, would you want to meet him?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
He'd be cool. Like he's done so many iconic things. Like if I remember, bear with me, my memory's bad. So I think he's done Jaws. I think too, if I remember correctly. The Jaws.
He scored Jaws.
I think he did.
Bum 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 bum. Is that Jaws?
I can't do it.
Yeah, that was intense.
Like that.
Yeah, he's epic.
That's really cool.
That's for dang sure.
And do you like any, besides movie scores, do you like any like rock? I don't know, like any type of music you like?
I like worship music. I really like Shane and Shane. Have you heard of Shane and Shane?
I've heard of Shane and Shane before. Beautiful.
Yeah, I really like Shane and Shane. Yeah, who else? I don't know. Oh, I really like City of Light. They're really good.
Can I recommend my friend? She does, believe it or not, worship music. She actually interviewed. She's also a voice actress. Can I recommend her music to you?
Yeah.
Her name's
absolutely.
Meredith Maldine. Highly recommend.
Meredith Maldine.
Yes, highly recommend checking.
Check her out.
She does. That's what her music is, worship music. So.
Yeah, I'd love to check it out. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, and if you're curious, her most known voice. I don't know if you ever heard of Dragon Ball Z before. Have you heard?
I've heard of it. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
She was Android 18. I don't know if you know that character is.
Okay, no, I don't.
Well,
that's cool.
Yeah, that's what. Now,
nice.
favorite movies and shows.
Oh man. Okay, so Lord of the Rings are some of my favorite movies.
Ooh, okay.
Indiana Jones, some of my favorite movies. Raiders. Star Wars. I grew up loving Star Wars. Those are nostalgic for me. But man, Lord of the Rings, so good. I love it.
So, do you know the character Samwise?
Samwise Gamgee, yeah, of course.
I interviewed him.
Oh, that's right. I heard that. That's so cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, that's so cool. I forgot about that.
Oh, good. How about
I actually knew that you did that. Oh, here's my dog. Say hi to my dog.
Well, hey, doggy. Sorry.
He tried to end the call. All right, get down.
Sorry. How about favorite TV shows?
Favorite TV show? The Office is so good. Parks and Rec, so good. John Ralphio is one of my favorite characters in Parks and Rec. Every time he's on the screen, I don't know why they didn't keep him in more. Maybe because sometimes they did, like, those type of characters, you want to keep it like short and sweet. Like when they come on, everybody just loves it, but they're like a lot to take in. So maybe if it's like a constant character, it'd be too much to take in. I don't know.
Sure.
But every time he came on, me and my wife love it. He's hilarious. Maybe they already had that in Tom. Maybe they wouldn't have this. He's kind of a very similar character to Tom, just to the extreme. TV show, yeah, I would say those are some of my favorites. Oh, okay. No, what am I saying? My favorite TV show of all time is Seinfeld, by far.
Ooh, okay.
Have you ever seen Seinfeld?
Jerry Seinfeld, Julie Dreyfus, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And then why would I like the guy Jason Alexander?
Yeah.
I think the other guy's name is Michael something.
Michael Richards or something.
I was for his name, but I know his name's Kramer in the show. So
Yeah, Kramer, George, Elaine, Jerry. Yeah, love that show. So good.
Favorite food?
Favorite food, pizza, 100%. I love pizza. My favorite, Chi-Chi's Pizza. So good.
So you come to Chicago, we'll take you out to good pizza.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, if I head out to Chicago, you're gonna have to show me some good pizza spots. Yeah.
Now, are you able to say or share out some upcoming videos you guys got?
100%. So like I said, we have that floor is lava one where it's not just like the floor is lava, but it's kind of like, I mean, this is an idea. Who knows if it's actually going to happen? Like, cause it's kind of like a lofty idea that's going to be hard to execute because we want lava to be flowing down the mountain. And that means it's got to circulate around and keep like flowing, which might be tough. That's one. Another one I'm excited about, I kind of mentioned is like, we're going to make like a big pirate ship and have the battle.
Ooh.
What else? Let me check my phone.
Getting some exclusive stuff, by the way, viewers. Right?
Yeah, nobody else knows this. We're doing a quiet place on a slippery slope. So we have like an obstacle course on our slippery slope, and there's people up top like throwing stuff. And you got to try and not get hit while you're like making noise and going across. And we're gonna make a Sarlacc pit, hopefully.
That's sick. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll see how it turns out, but I'm really excited about that video.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And if you guys ever go, when you guys go live, if you want, like I said, that movie idea or not movie video, voice idea, or the guess
movie
the,
voice idea.
Just voices in general, like is that like guess the voice of the character?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That'd be sick.
Let's do that.
Now, what advice would you give younger people who also want to become a YouTuber? What is your advice?
Work hard.
Okay.
Be original.
Okay.
And adapt. Yeah. A lot of people, they'll upload stuff that everybody else is doing, not original at all. And it doesn't get views and they can't figure out why. And then some people will make something that kind of does well and they'll just keep trying to do the same exact thing over and over and over and don't understand why it's not working. And then some people just don't work hard enough. They don't put in the hours that it takes to, work hard. Some people they'll work like a few hours a week on it and fly around the rest of the week.
Well, I like to add, stay humble. Remember, you came from, don't get cocky. I don't get what some certain YouTubers get cocky. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Stay humble or become humble because you may not be humble in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think humility's big in success. Obviously, you see some YouTubers that aren't very humble, but
yeah,
I think it definitely helps.
Now, would you be willing to come back on for part 2, answer some fan submitted questions?
Yeah, I'd love that. That'd be fun.
Because I'm sure there'll be some fans that say, I have a question for you.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
Thank you. Now, before asking my last question, J. Fred, do you have any questions?
None that come to mind right now.
Okay. Then, is there anything you would like to promote and shout out? Like, help link down below.
Team Edge.
Yes. Go subscribe to Team Edge.
Team Edge. I don't know when this is coming out, but Team Edge. Oh, yeah. A video that's coming out next week. I tried to make a bunker completely out of ramen, so we'll see how that goes.
Out of ramen?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If you're curious, this airs on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday.
Okay, cool. Well, that's 2 days before that video comes out.
Got you. Well, thank you, and J. Fred, for being an awesome, amazing guest. I had a fun time chatting with you. Thank you.
Absolutely. I had a blast, man. It's been really good getting to know you, meeting you, and answering some questions. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Have a great day, everybody, and stay awesome. And you stay awesome, J. Fred, and God bless.
Will do, or I'll try. God bless.